It's on.
So, how to stay young, the first 100 years. And when you think in terms of staying young 100 years, it kind of sounds like something that's not possible. But really it is. And we have some statistics that help us appreciate that it is. First, it highlights the average lifespan in 1900 was 49 years old. Now today, the average lifespan is 77.6, but the University of Texas report on the day should highlight this very interesting study. That by 2050, 800,000 Americans will be over 100 years, and many are going to live even to be up to the age of 150. So when you think about that in terms of that, people are living longer, but really the question comes up, are they living a good quality of life, even though they're living longer? What has living longer revealed? Well, we have an onslaught of baby boomers today. And what has living longer revealed? That we see more cases of Alzheimer's. Why? Because generally it hits around 70 or 80 years. We also see that people are spending more money on cosmetic surgeries, doing things like that. What's the point? The goal is for them to look and to try to stay young. So we see that although people are making an effort to do those things, and those things are good in itself, the question is, what really is the most common cause of really disorder? What's the most common cause of problems as you get older that you neglect? And that's what it highlights here. That the most common cause of functional disability in people over 50 years of age are spinal disorders. So really the question comes up that there's a need to try to do something. And you can illustrate it like this. If you have someone, or you know that a robber is going to come to your home and they're going to come and rob you, what are you going to do?
Prevent us.
Yeah, you're going to do the things that are necessary to prevent that situation from happening. Well, in a similar situation, if you know that the most common cause of functional disabilities is spinal disorders, you know that it's coming, what are you going to want to do?
Prevent or care.
Yeah, you're going to want to do the things that can prevent that situation from happening. And they make this really cool point here that if you lived and lose your mobility at 65 and you live to 105, that's 40 years of immobility and pain. Not feeling good. So you may be living longer, but your quality of life really isn't the best. So, what has improved? Well, people see the need to take care of their teeth, tooth decay. People see the need to go to the dentist, take care of their teeth. People see the need, as we highlighted earlier, wrinkles, doing the things that are necessary for that. A study reported here that $11.9 million was spent last year on cosmetic adjustments alone. So people see the need to take care of their teeth. They see the need to try to take care of wrinkles. Again, the purpose of trying to stay young, trying to look good. But if you don't take care of your spine, as it highlights here, you're going to look older than crow's feet. So what's the need? What's the point? And this is the point here. That why do we take care of those things? We take care of those things because they're on our face. The point is, if our spine were on our face, we would take better care of it. Why? Because it's what people see.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a need for us to make efforts to take care of our spine. What do we don't want to do? We don't want to wait until our back completely goes out to see the need to take care of ourselves. We don't want to wait until we're in excruciating pain, just like people don't wait until their teeth fall out to take care of them. They see the need to take care of them in advance. Well, the same thing with our spine. So what's needed? Well, preventive care is needed. Now, why is that so important? Because there's no such thing as a spine transplant. Once your spine is done, it's done. Mm-hmm. You can take care of other organs. You can take care of your kidneys. You can take care of your liver. You can replace your teeth if you need to. But you can't replace your spine. So there's a need to do the things that are necessary in order to have a good quality and healthy life. Now, the question really comes up, is it just limited to back pain? Oftentimes people think of chiropractic care just in terms of back pain. Is it just limited to that? No, it's neck pain as well. And we have studies that highlight that. It says a study of 10,000 adults, 1 in every 3 adults noticed suffer from neck pain. Then they make another study here that 85 in every 100 adults suffer with low back pain, and 1 in 3 will have neck pain. So what is it helping us see that? Really, most of the people are walking around today,
It's in pain.
they're in pain. So what's the need? Do we want to wait until we get into pain to do the things that are necessary to prevent that? No. As a highlight here, we want to take preventive chiropractic steps. So, well, what happens? What happens if you just let your body naturally take care of itself in regarding your spine? Well, that brings us here to our chart. If you look here at the chart, obviously 23, 24, you have a peak optimal of health and vitality. But if you let your spine just kind of do what it does on its own, what happens? Very quickly, you see that you dip down to degeneration and not really feeling good very early on in the life. Very early on in your life. So the question, is it too late? Can the scale be changed? You mentioned pain and different things. Can that scale be changed? Well, let's look at another chart. Now, these are people who didn't just let their body naturally do what it was going to do. They made an effort to get it in a plan of chiropractic wellness. What was the result? Obviously, 23, 24, they had the peak optimal health. But the people who made an effort to get involved in chiropractic wellness, as you look in, as you see here, what happens? They had good quality of life.
It increases.
It increased. It got better. So we see that there is an ability to change that scale, to take that back. So what do you need to do? What can change that? Well, I know you talked about some of the pain, some of the different things, but now, want to congratulate you because you're getting on that road of really taking that back. Why is that important? Because what oftentimes people do is once they get rid of the pain, they say, oh, I'm good. That's a warning. You don't want to do that. You don't want to wait. You don't want to get to all, now pain's gone, I don't need to go anymore. There's a whole process of steps that you need to go through. And that's what we're going to highlight here. How we can change that scale. First, pain relief. Second, stabilization. And the third is maintenance. Now the first is pain relief. Now as you look here, you have the chart here, and it really highlights really why you're having the pain. Either subluxation or degeneration. What does that do? What is it helping us understand? That really a subluxation or a kink is cramping the nerve, hindering the nerve. That's why you feel pain. You can illustrate it like this. If you think of in your yard, you have your hose, and if your hose gets a kink in it, the water flows out, but doesn't flow as freely as a sublation. So similarly with the body. When the body has a sublation or a kink in the nerve, well, what happens? Well, it works, but it doesn't work properly. So not only do you have back pain, but also the organs that are affected by those nerves can create, as a result of not working properly, you have disease as well, too. So, what's the need? What do you got to do? Well, you got to go through adjustments. What are adjustments going to do? They're going to help relieve the pain, they're going to help relieve the pressure, and the adjustments are going to help gradually move the spine back to where it needs to be. Was that it? Now the pain's gone, is that it? No. That takes us to the stabilization part. Why is that important? The stabilization. Because you think about it in this terms, the spine had been misaligned for so long, what's going to happen? Naturally, it's going to go back to the way that it was. So the goal is to keep it aligned and structured right. And really 2 illustrations that can help prove that, will really hit that point, is when you see someone who goes to the gym, they're in good shape, they look right. Did they just go to the gym one time? No. That's a process of really training their body to get that way. You think of someone who goes to the orthodontist and they get their braces, they just put the braces on in a week, take them off the next week, and they're done? No. They do the braces, they have those for a period of time, then oftentimes they take the braces off, they put them in a retainer. Why? To keep things stabilized. And so this stabilization process is a need for what? To keep the spine in proper alignment so that you can good and continue to feel better. But then what happens after that? You got rid of the pain, now you're at the stabilization point. What's the next part? The next part is maintenance. And this is the exciting part, is because now you pass the pain relief, you're in stabilization. Now you can get you on a program of really just maintaining things and keeping you in a proper alignment, keeping you on that path of good wellness. So the question really comes up when I do this presentation is, are you trying to tell me that I'm going to be coming to the chiropractor the rest of my life? Well, yeah, the answer is yes. Why? Is when you think about it, you don't go to the dentist one time, you continue to go to the dentist to make sure your teeth are okay. If you got your eyes checked out when you were young, you don't just check them out one time. Why? Things change. The goal is to keep yourself, your spine, in good proper alignment so that you can look, not only feel good, but have a good quality and healthy life. So then the question really comes up about staying young the first 100 years. We see the benefits of it, but I want to say real quick something that why I'm super passionate about chiropractic care is how good it benefited me. I had a football accident which developed in the back generation, so my low back hurt often. But I went into chiropractic care and helped reverse that, and I don't have any pain. And so the chiropractic wellness is something that I personally believe in and want you to benefit from it as well too. So as we've been talking about all this information, the question comes, well, what about my friends and family? No doubt you heard some information in here through this course, or through me talking, where you said, yeah, my family could really benefit. My family and friends, I want to help them be able to change that scale. Well, is it too late or is it too soon? No, it's not too late. You even can think about a child that is comes through childbirth. They have trauma. Even a young child can be benefit from chiropractic care. Or let's say someone who's older, well, it doesn't matter. No, they can help reverse that scale and allow them to be healthy and have a good health quality of life. So really the question comes up, can you help benefit your family? Yes, you can. What we're doing is offering something really cool, that you can really get a first day's consultation in regarding. You can get what? A consultation with the doctor, you can get an exam, report of findings for $25. Now as a result of the $25, does it just go to, is this us going to us? No, it actually goes to charity. It goes to Children's Miracle Network. So you can get your family on the road to, your family and friends on the road to wellness, but you can also help benefit children as well. So it's $25. If you can go ahead and get them signed up today, and as a result, it doesn't allow them to worry about insurance or anything like that, but it gets them right on the road to wellness. And do you think you know anyone who can benefit from that? You can write some names down of ones who can benefit? So here's the appointment calendar here. Okay, so we'll do them Thursday at 1 o'clock, and you also have another one. We can do that Thursday at 5 o'clock. So what we'll go ahead and do now is take the money for them. We'll get them signed up. If for whatever reason they can't make that appointment, they're already signed in, and they can just readjust that appointment.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That's it.